and welcome to Science Behind Decor. I'm your host, Mahira Khan. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that the way you decorate your home can affect the visual impact of your house? Well, here in our show, we'll be discussing more tips and tricks just like that. On this episode, we'll be bringing in our expert interior decorator, Sham, for a free consultation and makeover in one of the homes here in Subang Permai. Hi Sham.
Hi Mera.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what is the challenges for today.
Great, I love your spirit. So anyways, today we're heading into the home of Puan Anis here in Subang Permai. Are you ready to have a look inside?
Definitely, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Puan Anis, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you for inviting us into your beautiful home.
My pleasure.
This is Sham. He's our expert interior decorator and he's here to give you a free consultation and home makeover.
Hi Sham. Hi Mayura. Thank you for coming to my house. I am very glad that you have chosen my house to do this interior decoration makeover.
Yes, Puan Anis. Have you ever used any professional to decorate your home?
Well, actually, it was my husband who likes to watch all these interior decorations channels. That's where he got all these ideas.
Well, that's very interesting and you have such a beautiful home.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyways, Puan Anis, I think you can have a seat now and once the whole makeover process is done, we'll call you back out.
Sure. So the house is all yours.
Thank you. Alright Sham, so I think it's time to start the makeover process. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Great, then let's start with the tour of the house.
Straight.
So let's have a look at the living area.
Yes, Mera. Now we are in living room area. I think overall the furniture selection is okay. If you can see that there is two chandelier to balance this area. I think very nice and the color selection also nice. And in terms of the placement of the furniture, we need to work something on it because at that corner a little bit cramped. If you can see, Mahira, Puan Anis using a timber flooring. You know why? Because using a timber flooring is easy to match with any kind of furniture.
Actually, now that you've mentioned it, I have noticed that most houses in Malaysia use timber flooring, so now I know what it's good for. Thanks for that, Sham. Okay, so we're done for this part of the house. Let's move on to the next part of the house.
Let's go.
Because it's very blue and then there's a marine aquarium.
Yeah, the green one. Yeah. Under that right there.
Alright, Sham. So here we are at the dining area. Tell me what you think.
Overall, Mera, the furniture selection, I really love it. And if you can see, the surrounding, this dining area is very practical because just next to the water fountain, which is it's really practical. But what I don't like, this tablecloth. I think why do we need to hide the beautiful of the dining table? We should expose it, you know. Overall, this area is very beautiful, but we need to work something on it.
I'm glad you have your ideas for this part of the house. Let's move on to the next part of the house.
Let's go.
Everything is very nice and
Yeah,
clean.
it's right.
Yeah. Alright, Sham. So here we are in the kitchen. Now, Puan Anis has just redone the entire kitchen. Do you have any ideas for this place?
Yes, Mera. Since this area is a brand new area, easy for me to do styling. And if you can see the selection of the counter table, it's really complement to the white wall. You know, white gives the vision of wider and clean look. And then I have a little surprise for Puan Anis.
Great, and I can't wait to see what it is. So now we are done with the tour of the house. It's time for the makeover process.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's go.
Well, I believe his design would be very much fresh and more towards English style, which I love so much because we have a lot of space here that he will fill up with a lot of new design the house will be more cheerful. Well, it was me and my husband who has spent a lot of time decorating the house to make it more beautiful and for the kids to be comfortable at home. So I'm glad that Sham is here to give his views. Hopefully with that views, the house will be more comfortable and more beautiful and more lively.
For the dining area, first I will remove the tablecloth to reveal the beauty of the tabletop. I will be adjust the placement of the dining table according to the chandelier. I will finish by adding a blue flower as a centerpiece to match the color of the curtain.
Hi, Sham.
Hi, Mera.
Did you bring in a new table?
No, I told you, Ponani's has a very nice dining table. So what I did, I just removed it on the top.
It makes a lot of difference, actually. So how's the makeover process going so far?
So far, so good, Mera. For this area, I'm done. So another few more area that I need to be finished.
Okay, great. So I'll leave you to it for now, and I'll come check on you again once more.
Sure.
See you.
Bye. For the living room, I will be removing the existing lawn chair at the corner of the room and rearrange the table position. I will then add a large plant at the corner to balance the color of the room. I will also place a table lamp and an extra accessories. On top of the coffee table, I will remove the existing centerpiece and replace it with a tray with some bowl, books, and green ball as a decor. I will also rearrange the family photos and accessories on top of the piano. Then I will add a throw on the sofa. Finally, I will place a white orchid plant on the side table between two chairs. For kitchen area, I will first be placing the stove in the right position. Then I will place a coffee machine on top of the kitchen counter to create a coffee making area. Then I will add some glass container next to it. At the other corner of the kitchen counter, I will be placing a glass vase with some plants. I will also place other kitchen accessories to complete the look. After that, I will be placing an island counter set with matching chair to the middle of the room to create a space for Puan Anis to do her cooking preparations. As a finishing touch, I will be placing some bowls and mug on top of the table as a functional decorative piece.
Hi, Sham.
Hi, Mayra.
The kitchen looks great.
Of course. You know why?
Why?
Because the centerpiece is very beautiful. This is the surprise that I mentioned earlier.
So are you almost done?
I'm not almost done. I am already done because this is the final area for Puan Anis' house.
That's great. So now I can take her for a tour around the house and I'm sure she's gonna love it.
Sure, I hope she'll love it.
She definitely will. See you.
Bye-bye.
Anis, how do you feel about the changes made to your house?
Wow, I love it so much. Thank you, Sham, for redecorating the house. I think you spend a lot of time in certain details of certain sections. So I love it.
And Sham, do you have any final tips you'd like to share with Puan Anis?
Yes, Puan Anis, for the living area, maybe you need to consider to take a bigger carpet to make this area look more professional.
Sure, I will do that.
But before we go, we have some gifts for you. On behalf of the Science Behind Decor team and House Life, this is for you.
Wow, thank you so much, guys.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
And to everyone watching at home, do stay tuned because we still have a lot more coming up right after this.
Benefit of having aquarium indoor, it gives immediate relaxing effect to our mind. Just by looking at the aquarium, the combination of the movement of the fish and the water can help calm your mind and make you feel more relaxed. Scientifically proven that having a fish tank in the house can reduce high blood pressure. Living in tropical countries such as Malaysia, I would suggest that you do not always sleep with aircon. This is because our body will not adjust well with the sudden temperature changes, and this can cause a muscle ache and pain. Secondly, by always leaving the aircon on can dry the air, and it can cause a sore throat and cough. That's the reason why you should use a fan in between to allow the air circulation in the room. Puan Anis has an entertainment room upstairs. There are some important benefits of it. The sound of music can relax you and reduce stress. And it also can increase the positive mood in mind. Scientifically, music known to rise IQ and academic performance in children.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the show. In this segment, we'll be talking about the various types of interior decoration concepts. For this, we have our expert here, Sham, to explain the details.
Hi Myra, good to be back. So the first concept that we're going to talk about is urbanology. As we know, urbanology have their own characteristics that include raw element, rusty, metal, rough texture and industrial detailing.
I'm really curious to know, when it comes to arranging a bedroom, what are the first few furnitures you would place before anything else?
Of course, Mahira, we always have to consider to placing a biggest item first before we arrange a smaller item. Secondly, we have to know where the window is so that we can arrange the furniture to get a proper ventilation.
And what about rooms without windows?
In that case, I will suggest to add in a fan to have the ventilation.
Thank you, Sham. So now that we have his bedroom setting here in place, Sham is going to rearrange the furniture according to his urbanology concept. So let's see what he has in store. Wow, this place looks great. I love how you've restyled the area. Sham here has managed to restyle this area based on the urbanology concept that he mentioned earlier. But Sham, I gotta ask you though, I noticed that you placed similar bedside tables on each side. Is this something that you would apply when it comes to styling any sort of bedroom?
Yes, Mehra. This is the basic way to style any bedroom. However, if you have a very limited space, then you can go just place one bedside table instead of two.
How would you consider this bedroom to fit into the urbanology concept?
Well, as you can see here, headboard has a little bit rough texture, and the table lamp pinch of metal with a concrete base. And the color scheme also fall into the urbanology concept, which consists of natural colors as well as the color grey and black, as seen here. So these are the key elements that fit this bedroom into the urbanology concept.
Thank you very much, Sham. That was very educational. We look forward to seeing you in our very next episode.
Okay, thank you, Mahira.
Well, I, for one, had a lot of fun today, but unfortunately, that's all that we have for now. We hope you enjoyed our show, and we look forward to seeing you in our very next episode of Science Behind Decor.